So I just realized that you guys have not really seen the truck in the daylight, I don't think. So anyway, here it is. This is what we got. As you can see, the sides of the truck look pretty good. I did buff on the front fender. I have not touched this yet, and I did buff on the bed. So overall, it looks pretty good. So you guys can kind of understand my thought process of originally wanting to just blend everything in. Paint the roof, paint the hood, and then kind of blend. The back bumper also needs to be painted. As you get a little bit closer though, you can see that the clear coat is starting to kind of lift right here. So we're gonna sand the truck down. We're gonna shoot some new base on it. We've got some sealer if we need sealer. Overall, it's a really clean truck. No dents to speak of in it. We do have some new headlights coming for it. They will be here pretty soon, hopefully this week. Go ahead and show you guys the interior. It's got the lightning specific seat covers. They look really good. Overall, it's pretty clean. It could stand to be, you know, kind of cleaned up a little bit, but overall, everything looks really good. The door panels are super nice. Truck, I don't know what I told you guys, but the truck has 102,000 miles on it. Everything in it works except for the radio. Remember guys, there's gonna be a good bit of lightning content right now because that is what we're working on. Calypso, it's not been forgotten, trust me. But let's go ahead and look at what we got. So what we have here is Nason 465 clear. Now this is an upgraded clear from what we've been using. In the past, we've been using 498. This is a direct to metal primer, or you can just prime over paint with it. So in here we have some sealer. So in case we need to seal anything, which I'm not sure yet if we do or not, we may end up having to seal the side of the truck. If we do, that's what that's for. Just some activator in here for the clear coat. And here is our paint. So once again, just a Nason full base, and this is ebony black. So this is what we're going to be using, just a solid black, no metallic, nothing like that. As always, our poly glaze, this stuff works so good guys. It's really lightweight. I like using it. Over here we have a blend solvent. We shouldn't need this. I've just been kind of wanting some. So if you're blending clear coat, stuff like that, this stuff works really good. Right here we just have all of our sandpaper. These are the foam pads that you can wet sand with. So these can go on the sander. You can wet sand with them. So yeah, anyway guys, that's what we got in here. Lastly, we have a new radio. So this is a DVD player, Nakamichi. It has the backup camera support and all that stuff. So this is a really nice radio. We're going to use this and eventually put a backup camera on it. So that way, you know, if we're trying to hook up a trailer or something, we can use that. So there's your wiring kit and there's the mount kit. And this is the Nakamichi double DIN head unit that we put in. Nothing special. It's just Bluetooth essentially. It doesn't have a lot of creature comforts, if you will, but does have Bluetooth, and that's pretty much about all I use. And it's a DVD player, so when Memphis rides, you know, she can watch her DVD over here, so she really likes that. Let's go ahead and take the truck down the road, let you guys ride in it, and we'll hit it a couple times. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to tear the damn thing up. I just bought it. Also, I'm using a new camera, so I bought a new GoPro Hero 8. I had been using the DJI Osmo Action. Let me know down below, does the audio sound better or worse? Does the video look better? Let's go ahead, go down the road on the truck and see how she does. Go ahead and get a start up for you guys. I've got to decide what we're going to do with the exhaust on the truck. Like I told you guys, the exhaust is really loud, and I'm all for a good sounding loud exhaust, but as you can see, I live in a neighborhood, and you know, trying to not disrespect anybody with this thing because we're up at all times of the night tuning and stuff like that. So, and this transmission is very snappy. So now I'm just going to give you guys like a part throttle so you understand what it sounds like under acceleration. Yeah, this thing's really loud. The weird thing is with this truck is you can't hear the supercharger. I guess the exhaust is just too loud. You would think with a 6-pound pulley you could hear the supercharger, but honestly you really can't. Let's just stop in the road. I'll tell you guys what, all we're going to do is turn tow haul off. We're not going to bow the truck up. We're just going to hit it, and then that's it. Remember, remember, this truck does not have a custom dyno tune. All it has is an SET can tune. That's it. So really, I don't know how that's really working out with the 60-pound injectors, because that's a lot of injector. As far as I understand and remember, SET doesn't offer a tune for 60-pound injectors. Maybe he ordered the tune. I don't know. It doesn't spin very far. It spins maybe about a half a truck length, maybe at the most. And the tires are kind of cold too. So let's see if we can get this thing to spin. Here comes a car, so I'm just gonna hold the camera right here. So I told you guys I'd get back with you when we started working on the truck. Today is the day. We're gonna go ahead and start on this thing. As you can see up here on the hood, we've already started. So somebody sprayed this with Plasti dip. So this stuff does not come off. You can't really sand Plasti dip. It just rolls up on you. So we've been experimenting with some different things, and we've come up with like lacquer thinner, paint stripper, stuff like that really works. Now this is just smeared on. It'll wipe off. So that's working really good. Also, WD-40 works good. Back here though, as you can see, like I told you guys, this has the roll pan on it, and right now Andrew is just going in and blowing this off. That'll be really easy to handle once we get the Plasti dip off of that. So I just got off the phone with Papa T and told him what we were going through with the truck, you know, with the whole Plasti dip thing and everything else. And so I got some ideas from him. It's working out pretty good. Also, we talked about a timeline on the truck, and it looks to be about 2 weeks, guys. Here in 2 weeks, I'm hoping, not this weekend, but the next weekend, we can start on painting the truck. I hope so. So that way it'll kind of give you guys a good timeline. After the 2 weeks, we're going to jump back on the Fox body. So, well, obviously we're probably going to do some wet sanding and buffing, but pretty soon after that, we're going to get back on the Fox body. Engine's still sitting over here, so we'll get back on it here pretty soon. But guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels nice to have another project on the channel. You know what? I was just thinking about something. We have not had a project this year. And I think that's what the difference has been for me. Like, as far as like being super motivated, every year we've had a project. Well, now we got one, guys. It's a little late in the year for it, but we've got one. We're gonna knock this thing out as quickly as possible and enjoy it. All right, guys, I'll get back to you once we do some more work. So something I wanted to share with you guys, we sprayed the hood down with WD-40. We sprayed it all the way to like right here. Watch as Andrew runs a pressure washer over. It only takes away the stuff that we sprayed with WD-40. So that goes in, breaks all this stuff down, and honestly makes it come off really nice. You can see where the WD-40 stopped working at.
How far over did you spray?
About right in that area somewhere, maybe. You'll know. See? That's amazing. So without spraying WD-40, that's what happens. Really nothing for the most part. All right, so there's your good tip. We all have probably heard WD-40 works to remove Plasti dip, but honestly, all you gotta do is spray it and get your pressure washer. It just melts right off. The good thing about using WD-40 is it doesn't hurt if it gets on anything else. So we don't have to take the hood off to do this. We just need to get all of this off, and then the whole truck will be degreased. So this works really good. All right, that's that. We're gonna let that sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll come in with the pressure washer and blow all of this off. Andrew's done all night.
You better quit telling folks some lies.
Time for a cold one. Guys, we got a lot of work done. A lot of work done tonight. So, like I said before, this thing was all Plasti dipped out. Like the hood was Plasti dipped, the rear bumper or the roll pan, all that stuff. But we got it all off. Everything is sanded. We do have, which you can't see, but we do have the roof sanded as well. So really the only thing left to do, for the most part, is sand the side of the truck. So I know you guys can't really see it. That's fine. But we're gonna knock this thing out here pretty soon. Like I said, we're gonna try to paint the truck in the next 2 weeks. So there's really no point in me going ahead and wet sanding everything out right now, because I really don't want to ride around any worse off than what I am with a big ass yellow roll pan on the truck. But at least now it looks more like it's under construction. All right guys, that's gonna wrap this video up tonight. I'm loving it, guys. I'm absolutely loving it. Feels good to have another project. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.